The Russian ruble has climbed to its highest level against the Chinese yuan since February 2023, marking a significant shift in the currency pair. This move reflects broader changes in Russia's economic strategy, particularly as the country deepens its economic relationship with China amid continued Western sanctions. The strengthening of the ruble is not just a minor fluctuation, it signals a recalibration in how Russia manages its trade and capital flows. At the heart of this movement is Russia's strict capital controls, which limit the outflow of foreign currency and help maintain domestic demand for the ruble. These controls have been a key tool for Moscow to manage its financial environment under pressure from sanctions. In addition, the ruble's rise is supported by a narrowing trade surplus with China and higher energy revenues, which have reduced the need for Russian importers to sell rubles for yuan. This has helped stabilize the exchange rate and reduce downward pressure on the ruble. Another major factor is the Russian central bank's policy rate of 16%, which has made ruble-denominated assets more attractive to domestic investors. This has further supported the ruble's value against. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The yuan. The combination of these factors has led to a stronger ruble, which in turn affects how Russian businesses interact with Chinese trade partners. A stronger ruble makes Chinese imports more expensive for Russian businesses, which could potentially slow down bilateral trade volumes in the near term. However, the shift also shows that Russia is managing to maintain currency stability despite external pressures. The yuan has become a primary settlement currency for Russian trade since the imposition of Western sanctions. So this exchange rate movement will be closely watched by both exporters and importers. In Russia and China, this development follows a period of weakness for the ruble against the yuan in late 2023, when the currency traded at significantly lower levels. The recent recovery suggests a more stable and controlled economic environment in Russia, at least in the context of its trade with China. While the ruble has also shown resilience against the US dollar, the yuan remains a more direct and relevant benchmark for Russia's economic pivot eastward. The strengthening of the ruble against the yuan has broader implications for the global economy and trade dynamics. As Russia shifts more of its trade and financial relationships toward China, the ruble-yuan exchange rate becomes an important indicator of how well Moscow is managing its economic independence from Western markets. This is especially relevant as the yuan gains traction as a settlement currency in regions traditionally dominated by the US dollar. Analysts are watching to see whether this trend is sustainable or if it could reverse due to shifts in trade balances, policy adjustments, or external shocks. For now, the ruble's strength against the yuan is being interpreted as a sign of economic. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Resilience and strategic alignment with China. However, any sudden changes in energy prices, sanctions, or trade policies could quickly alter this dynamic. The next key signal to watch will be how Russian importers and exporters respond to the stronger ruble. If trade volumes decline significantly, it could put downward pressure on the ruble and lead to a reversal in the current trend. On the other hand, if businesses adapt and continue to trade at a steady pace, the ruble's strength could be sustained. This will be an important development to monitor in the coming months.